Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at Tok Tok Woodman. Tok Tok Woodman is published by Gemblow Games, and you can play 2 to 7 players. In this game, you're going to be swinging your axe and trying to get as much bark as you can, but you're trying not to get any of those tree cores. You just want bark for some reason. So, the person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Let's go ahead down the table here, and I will give you a general idea how the game plays, and we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is Tok Tok Woodman. In the game of Tok Tok Woodman, you're trying to get as much bark as you possibly can without getting the cores of this tree. Now, when the game starts, you're going to set up this tree here, and you're going to have 4 pieces of bark per layer. And I try to alternate a little bit so it's a little bit more structurally sound. And you're going to pick a player that doesn't include, first player that doesn't include bloodshed. And once you have your first player, each player is going to take turns trying to knock bark off of this tree here. Each player is going to hit the tree 2 times, and then it's going to pass around until all the bark's off the tree. So I can try to hit the tree once, maybe hit it twice. That's a little cheating, and the other player's going to come and hit, and then hit. They got some bark. If you hit there, got some more bark. That's like 15 hits, but you get the idea. So you get to hit twice, and any bark that you get, you collect. And these are worth 1 point at the end of the game. However, if you, let's say you knock that out, oh, look at the mess I made. If I get any of these cores here, these are worth -5 points at the end of the game. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. In a really quick nutshell, that's basically how you play the game. You just set it up. You're going to give each player 2 whacks with this. Wow, don't know my own strength. And whatever bark or cores they get, they're going to score up their points that way. So bark, again, is worth 1 point, and these cores are worth 5 points. So let's go ahead back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on Tok Tok Woodman. Okay, so this game is ridiculous. It says it only takes about 10 minutes to play. I don't think that's true. It takes a while to play, but not horrible. So I'd say, like, with 2 of my kids playing, so we're like 3 to 4 people, takes about 20-30 minutes to play. So it takes a bit to set up to. Component quality is amazing in this game. The component quality is great. This game is going to last a long time. You're not going to break it very easily. I know if you look at that axe, that little plastic rod looks pretty thin, but it's not. Well, it is thin, but it's not going to break. It's pretty solid. The gameplay, super straightforward. I mean, there's hardly any rules to it. It's more of like a dexterity fun game. So kids are going to learn to tap that, get their 2 hits in, and try to get that core just enough over that the bark falls out. That's the goal on it, without knocking that core over and collecting all the cores or having something horrible happen. So overall, if you're looking for, I would say this is just a pure dexterity game. The game is all about dexterity. So if you like games like Jenga or the likes, you're going to probably really love this game. I think this game is actually better than Jenga, just because it's unique, and there's a little bit more obvious skill to it. Not like in Jenga, you are structurally seeing which areas have less pressure on it. But in this game, you can visually see immediately what you need to do. So I don't know if that's the greatest comparison or if I'm getting my thought through for that. But basically, this game is straightforward, very easy to teach, super simple, and a lot of fun with kids. So if you're looking for a fun, simple kids game that doesn't take much to set up or think about, I would highly recommend checking out Tok Tok Woodman. If you're looking for like a more in-depth or more gamey game for your child to grow and learn a little bit more for mechanics and whatnot, this is not it. This is just a fun, simple dexterity game. But if that's what you're looking for, highly recommend checking it out. That's my thoughts on it. Thank you for watching.